With due permission from Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Najma Akhtar Ma'am, I'd like to start the opening session of the program. Respected Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Professor D.D. Sarma Sir, Professor Sarbjeet Banerjee, Professor Yon Bing Mao, all our distinguished speakers, respected Registrar Sir Dr. Nazim Hussain Al Jafri, Professor Simi Farhad Basir, Dean Faculty Natural Sciences, Professor Nahid Nishad, Head Department of Chemistry, Professor Tawqir Ahmed, Dr. Ufana Riaz, all faculty members and participants. A very good morning to all of you. On the behalf of the organizing committee, I, Dr. Zeba, formally welcome you all to the Indo-US webinar and lecture series on advanced functional materials. We are highly honored by your gracious presence at this webinar. As per the cultural tradition of Jamia, we begin our program with Tilawat-e-Quran Pak. I'd like to request Sayyid Asim Ali to please unmute his mic and video and recite a few verses of Quran Pak.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم ربك الذي خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. उर्दू ट्रांसलेशन। पनाह मांगता हूँ मैं अल्लाह की शैतान मरदूद से। शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान निहायत रहम वाला है। पढ़ अपने रब के नाम से जिसने पैदा किया इंसान को अलग यानी खून के लोथरे से। पढ़ और तेरा रब करीम है जिसने इल्म सिखाया कलम से इंसान को वह कुछ सिखाया जो वह जानता ना था। इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन। I seek Allah's refuge from the accursed shaitan. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Read, in the name of your Lord, who created man from a clot of blood. Read, your Lord is the most bountiful one, who taught by the pen, taught man what he did not know earlier.
Thank you, Asim, for the enlightening recitation. Advanced functional materials are backbone of nanochemistry, which is an interdisciplinary field involving the properties of matter and its application to various areas of science and engineering. Research on advanced materials makes a strong connection between different fields in basic sciences, engineering, and medical sciences. So this webinar and lecture series aims to cover a wide range of interdisciplinary topics dealing with various aspects of advanced functional materials. Now, I request Professor Tawqir Ahmed, convener Indo-US webinar and lecture series, to present a formal Indo-US webinar report.
Thank you, Jeba. Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Najma Akhtar, respected Professor D.D. Sharma, Registrar Dr. Nazim Hussain Al Jafri Sahab, Professor Sarbjeet Banerjee from Texas A&M University, Professor Yon Bing Mao from Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, United States, Professor Simi Farhad Basir, Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, Professor Nahid Nishad, Chairperson of Indo-US Program and Head of the Department of Chemistry, Dr. Ufana Riaz, all invited guests, delegates and students, a very warm good morning to all of you. This grand 9 days Indo-US webinar and lecture series on advanced functional materials is being organized under the aegis of SPARK scheme of Ministry of Education, Government of India. This SPARK scheme on nanomaterials for renewable energy is sanctioned in international collaboration with Texas A&M University and Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, United States. The purpose of this SPARK scheme is to improve the research ecosystem of India's higher educational institutions by introducing academic and research collaborations between Indian institutions and best institutions of the world. With this prime objective, MHRD, which is now Ministry of Education, Government of India, has launched this SPARK scheme in 2018. Other objectives of Spark include the exchange of PhD students and foreign faculty visit in Indian institutions, as well as to organize high-profile annual national and international conferences, webinars, and lecture series. Though everyone involved in such schemes are trying their best to fulfill their objectives in COVID-19 pandemic era. The major issue worldwide is the global energy crisis, which arises with the climate change. Hence, the biggest challenge of this era for the scientists is to produce green and renewable energy without using fossil fuels. Water splitting phenomena is considered as one of the promising methods to generate energy in the form of hydrogen as fuel, through which the current and future energy demands can be met out. Thus, in the present Spark scheme, graphitic carbon nitrides is being used in the photocatalytic water splitting because its non-toxicity and ideal band gap energy for water reduction to produce hydrogen as clean and green energy which can be utilized as fuel. Therefore, the aim of this webinar and lecture series is to discuss and share the challenges of alternate source of energy by the application of advanced functional materials. Recent developments in nanotechnology have shown the production of much cheaper and more efficient tools for green energy, hydrogen storage, and cost-effective electrodes for hydrogen generation. The following emerging topics will be discussed in this webinar, like designing of advanced functional and structural materials, multifunctional applications of materials, materials for energy conversion and storage, electrochemistry and energy, carbon materials and applications, photoelectrothermocatalytic hydrogen generation, etc. We have invited the best speakers of the country and United States who are doing extraordinary research in the frontier areas of present demand of globe. Among them, Professor D.T. Sharma, an eminent professor of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, will deliver the plenary lecture, and keynote lectures will be delivered by Professor Ashok Kumar Ganguly from IIT Delhi, Professor Arun Chattopadhyay from IIT Guwahati, Professor A.K. Tyagi from BARC Mumbai, Professor K.V. Ramanujachari from Rowan University, Professor Sarabjit Banerjee from Texas A&M University, Professor Mao from Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago. All of them are holding the key positions in their institutes as well as are the part of the prestigious academic committees and the societies. They have very kindly accepted our request to make this event as the successful program. Today I am happy to share that a very large number of participants registered for this program, which is 1,535. Among them, we have received 440 registrations from faculty members from various organizations, 405 registrations from PhD students, 370 registrations from postgraduate students, and 320 registrations from undergraduate students. In my life, I have ever seen such a huge participation for any academic event. This has happened here because of the good quality speakers and very good image of our university, and it is well known fact that all these speakers are the real experts of their such areas. Since the Cisco WebEx virtual platform can only accommodate only 1000 participants, therefore we have provided the YouTube streaming link so that all the participants can link with us and can attend all the events associated with the program. The Google feedback forms will also be shared in the chat box of both WebEx and YouTube platforms. All the participants are requested to fill and submit their feedbacks every day using their registered email ID. At the end of the event, e-certificates will be issued based on the attendance of participants. Attendance will be monitored through the submission of the Google feedback forms. This event is funded by the Spark scheme of the Government of India and administratively supported by our university, Jamia Millia Islamia. The team of this Spark scheme is doing very hard to meet all the objectives even in this pandemic time of COVID-19. I hope and wish all the participants will carry a knowledge, directions, and ideas from this Indo-US webinar and lecture series. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for presenting a deep insight about the theme of the program through the webinar report. I'd like to request Professor Nahid Nishad, Chairperson of Indo-US Webinar and Head of Department of Chemistry, to formally welcome our notable guests and participants who are present virtually from different parts of the country and abroad.
Thank you, Zeba. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Jamia Millia Islamia, Professor Najma Akhtar, our special guest, Professor Didi Sarma, Professor Sarabjit Banerjee from Texas A&M University, Professor Yuan Bing Mao from Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, USA, our respected Registrar Sahab, Dr. Nazim Hussain Al-Jafri, Professor Simi Faraj Basir, Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, Professor Tawqir Ahmed, Dr. Ufana Riaz, conveners of this program, invited guests, faculty members, delegates, and students. A very warm good morning to all of you. It is a matter of great pride and honor that the department is holding a 9 days Indo-US webinar and lecture series on advanced functional materials under the aegis of Spark scheme of Government of India. On behalf of the whole organizing committee and on my personal behalf as chairperson of this program and head Department of Chemistry, I warmly welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar, Professor Didi Sarma, Senior Professor of IISc, Bangalore, our Registrar Dr. Nazim Hussain Al-Jafri Sahab, Professor Sarabjit Banerjee, Professor Simi Farad Basir, and all esteemed keynote speakers, Professor Yuan Bing Mao from Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, USA, Professor A.K. Ganguly from IIT Delhi, Professor Arun Chattopadhyay from IIT Guwahati, Professor A.K. Tyagi from BARC Mumbai, Professor K.V. Ramachari from Rowan University, New Jersey, USA, and all participants of the Indo-US program, please accept the virtual flowers to welcome you all. The Department of Chemistry at Jamia Millia Islamia was established in 1963 and is considered as one of the leading departments of the university. The department is actively pursuing teaching and research programs in basic as well as applied and thrust area of chemistry, and has access to a comprehensive range of research facilities. The PG course in material chemistry was started in 1985, followed by the inclusion of 3 more branches of organic, inorganic, and physical chemistry in the PG course in 1992. The department offers the PhD program in inorganic, organic, physical, nano-environmental, and material chemistry, MSc with a specialization in organic, inorganic, physical, and materials chemistry, and BSc honors chemistry. We have been constantly striving towards improvement in curriculum and research activities of the department, which evident from high citation index and impact factor of the department. Research projects of worth several crores have been successfully completed by various faculty members from various national and international funding agencies such as DST, CSIR, UGC, DRDO, DBT, Ministry of Environment and Forest, University of Tabuk, Government of Saudi Arabia. On the basis of teaching and research, the department has received DST FIST and UGC DRS 1 and DRS 2, Special Assistant Program of UGC. The department regularly organizes seminars, conferences, and invited talks by the eminent scientists and researchers from various universities and research institutes within India and abroad. Currently, the department has 18 faculty members which are actively engaged in research, and published more than 500 research papers in reputed peer-reviewed journals during the last 5 years. The quality of the work has achieved great breakthrough as some of the faculties have their papers in eminent journals such as Nature, Chemical Reviews, Nature Scientific Reports, Chem Electrochem, Journal of Material Chemistry, Industrial and Engineering Chemistry, Research, Inorganic Chemistry, Journal of Physical Chemistry, Dalton, Langmuir, RSC Advances, News Journal of Chemistry, Materials and Design, and so on. The publication ratio per faculty is as high as 5:1 per year. I am happy to share that 4 faculty members of the department have been figured in world top 2% scientists by Stanford University, USA in 2020. The department has been actively engaged in academic as well as research scheme launched by the Government of India from time to time. It is evident from the fact that the department received 2 Gyan schemes sanctioned by MHRD in 2016-17 and 2 MHRD Spark scheme from one which we have assembled today. It is indeed a matter of great pride and achievement for the department. Finally, at the end, I extremely welcome you all again, and I hope that everyone will be benefited by 2 days webinar and 7 days lecture series by the top world eminent scientists through their informative lectures. I look forward for your joyful participation in our webinar. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for presenting a warm welcome to our invited dignitaries and participants. Now, I request Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, Professor Simi Farhat Basir ma'am, and patron of the Indo-US webinar to enlighten the gathering with the faculty remarks.
Good morning, everybody. Respected Madam Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar, eminent guests, Professor D.D. Sarma from Bangalore, Professor Sarvajit Banerjee from Texas A&M University, Professor Mao from Illinois Institute of Technology at Chicago, Registrar JMI, Dr. Nazim Hussain Al-Jafri Sahab, Professor Nahid Nishat, Head Department of Chemistry, Professor Taqir Ahmed, Professor Dr. Ofana Riaz, invited guests, faculty members, delegates, and my dear students. A very good morning to everybody here, present here. Jamia Millia Islamia is a central university and is a hub of multiculturalism and is home to over 20,000 students who come from diverse social strata in different areas of the country and also from abroad. Our university offers a multi-layered education from the primary education level to research degrees as well as postdoctoral research in diverse academic disciplines and niches emerging areas. We also offer degree and diploma programs through distant education mode. Jamia Millia Islamia has been listed in the World University Ranking by the THE and QS and placed 538th position in the round university rankings. And Jamia continues to strive to be amongst the top 500 global universities. In 2020, NIRF ranked Jamia at number 10 amongst all the universities. Several non-government ranking agencies have ranked us at the top 10 university countrywide. Also, our university has been awarded grade A by NAC in 2015, and we are about to be assessed in a second cycle, and we are expecting a much better grade this time. The word science is derived from the Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. And science is a systematic enterprise that builds and organizes knowledge in the form of explanations that can be tested and predictions that can be made about the universe. It is science that makes people inquisitive and impartial to the inferences that they draw from their research. It helps in creating new knowledge, improving education, and increasing the quality of our lives. And truly, without science, there is hardly any change in the world. So it is science that makes changes happen in the world. The practical impact of scientific research has led to the emergence of science policies that seek to influence the scientific enterprise by prioritizing the development of commercial products, armaments, healthcare, public infrastructure, and also environmental productions. So I think it is imperative that science must respond to societal needs and also the global challenges. Here at Jamia Millia Islamia, we have a very robust scientific environment. There are 7 departments and 6 centers of higher research in the Faculty of Natural Sciences. And all the departments of the faculty are supported by the FIST and the SAP programs of the Government of India. In just the past 1 year, where the world was confronting the situation presented to us by Corona, in just 1 year, more than 1,000 research papers, 135 book chapters, and 11 books were published by the faculty members of science faculty. And a number of patents too have been published and obtained in this faculty. Our teachers of science faculty attended 269 national and international conferences where they presented papers. 75 webinars and extension lectures were organized by the different departments in this 1 year. And we have scientific projects sanctioned from different agencies like DBT, DRDO, DST, ICMR, Ayush, and MHRD. And the number of these sanctioned projects stands today at 63. At present, the amount of extramural grant of the Faculty of Science is about 22 crores. In the last 1 year only, 125 PhD theses were either submitted and / awarded to the sciences scholars. A number of our faculty members have been awarded for their work by various agencies. The SERB Women Excellence Award for 2020 has come to Jamia. A total of 22 awards and recognitions have come to Jamia science faculty members because of the high quality of work that they're engaged in. Our professors are also members of councils of institutes and of scientific and technical committees. And I'm happy to share at this forum that 2 of our alumni, 2 alumni of natural sciences faculty, Dr. Shubhadeep Chatterjee and Dr. Amit Datta are recipients of the very prestigious Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award for Science and Technology. Most of the students who have passed out from our university have all got good placements around the world. And it was only last week that 6 research scholars of Jamia have received the prestigious Prime Minister's Research Fellowship, 3 out of which are from the Faculty of Natural Sciences. Today, it is a matter of great satisfaction for me that our leading department of Natural Science Faculty, the Department of Chemistry, is holding an Indo-US webinar and lecture series on advanced functional materials as part of the SPARK scheme of the Government of India. On behalf of the Faculty of Natural Sciences as its dean and as patron of the program, I warmly welcome all the dignitaries, plenary and keynote speakers, and all the participants of this Indo-US program. The Department of Chemistry of the Faculty of Natural Sciences, as the head Professor Nahid Nishad has already told us, has become a contributory and leading department of the university. And I personally am witness to the hard work of the faculty members of this department, which is of course evident from the large number of research publications, a high citation index, and a significant number of research projects and organizing the academic events. I welcome you all again, and I wish and hope that everyone will be benefited by this webinar and lecture series by top academicians and researchers through their plenary and keynote lectures, as well as the other lecture series that will be going throughout this week. I look forward for the active and productive participation of all the delegates. And I would like everyone present today, especially the students, to take maximum benefit of the event and explore new ideas to take further from here. I wish you all to have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your motivational words and presenting the faculty remarks. Now, I request Dr. Nazim Hussain Al Jafri, sir, patron of Indo-US webinar and Registrar Jamia Millia Islamia, to deliver the administrative remarks.
Thank you, Zeba. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar, the guest of honor of this program, Professor D.D. Sharma from Bangalore, Professor Sarbajit Banerjee from Texas, and Professor Mao from Chicago, USA, Professor Simi Farhat Basir, Dean Faculty of Sciences, Professor Nishad Head Department of Chemistry, Professor Tawqir Ahmed, Dr. Ufana Riaz, and other faculty members. All invited guests, participants from India and abroad, and dear students. I am delighted to know that the Department of Chemistry is organizing this 2 days Indo-US webinar and 7 lecture series on very advanced topic of science and technology. Nowadays, energy crisis across the globe and the advanced functional materials are assumed to be potential components to overcome such global challenges. I am sure that Spark scheme of Government of India will prove as landmark of such research to meet the global issues. Jamia Millia Islamia is a central university. It covers all aspects of schooling, undergraduate, postgraduate, MPhil, PhD, and postdoctoral education. Jamia has 9 faculties, 39 teaching and research departments, and 30 centers of learning and research. Among all the department, the centers, the department of chemistry itself is a productive department of the university. In every sector of academics, we attract brightest young minds from all over the country by holding entrance tests in almost every course. The university is doing well in teaching, research, and placement of our students. The university always remains in news for its improvement ranking every year under the dynamic leadership of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar. On behalf of Jamia Millia Islamia, I warmly welcome all of you, including keynote speakers, teachers, guests, and participants. I hope everyone will be benefited by this Indo-US webinar and lecture series by our eminent speakers through their scientific lectures on burning issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for presenting the valuable administrative remarks. The Spark Research Scheme is sanctioned by the Ministry of Education, Government of India in international collaboration with Texas A&M University and Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, United States. I therefore request Professor Sarbajit Banerjee and Professor Yuanbing Mao to present their collaborative remarks.
Thank you, Professor Najma Akhtar, Professor Al Jafri, Professor Basir, Professor Nishat, Professor Tawqir Ahmed, and all of the researchers that are assembled here. It is my great honor on behalf of Texas A&M to participate in this seminar. It is, of course, regrettable that we have to meet online, but it is instead of in person at Jamia. But it is, the good news is that we are able to reach out to over 1,500 participants, as Dr. Ahmed mentioned. So I think a couple of points I would like to make. At Texas A&M, we have a long tradition of working on problems that are global, on problems that affect the lives of people across the world, starting with the work of Norman Borlaug, who pioneered the Green Revolution that led to productivity increases in agriculture across the world. I think the events of the last couple of years have shown how interdependent we are across the world, and also the fundamental role that science plays in solving some of the most formidable challenges that face our planet. And I think if there's anything to be learned, it's that science that is done anywhere helps people across the world. And this is especially a reason for people to work together. And it's also clear that to tackle some of these formidable challenges that we are dealing with, we need to have every hand on deck. We need to tap into every pool of talent that we can possibly access. And so we hope that this seminar will be the beginning of a long relationship as we try to address some of the most challenging problems in energy that also have tremendous implications for the climate. So I'm going to stop here and let Dr. Mao continue.
Dr. Banerjee already described, a lot of this, the impact of science, impact of the research on science on energy-related studies, and so I want to share a little bit more from my personal experience in terms of the Indo-US relationship from my personal aspect. So first, I'm honored to be part of this Indo-US webinar and lecture series. In the past years, I'm honored and also be so delighted to work with so Indian-born scientists, bright and dedicated. And the first one I want to mention is actually, with Dr. Satyajit Banerjee. And when I first started my PhD research work, I received tons of help from him and support from him. And also importantly, my first research paper published in English actually co-authored with him. And then about 8 years ago, I worked with Dr. Jahangir Ahmed as my postdoc. And then about 5 years ago, I hosted Dr. Santosh Gupta from BARC as a Fulbright scholar. And now I'm actually looking forward to host Dr. Li Mai Pasak as my second Fulbright scholar. Hopefully, he will be here later this year. And so with that, during this Indo-US webinar and the lecture series, I look forward to sharing with you some of my research work on advanced functional materials, and also looking forward to learning more with you all during this forum in the next few days. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Banerjee and Professor Mao, for citing the important information and guiding us about the collaborative research. I request our special guest, Professor D.D. Sarma Sir from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, to enlighten the gathering with notable scientific address.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zibahak. Let me start extending a very warm welcome to all the participants, in particular Professor Najma Akhtar, Professor Sarbajit Banerjee, Professor Yongwen Ming Mao, Professor Simi Farah Basir, Dr. Nazim Hussain Zafri, Professor Nashir Nishat, and Professor Tokir Ahmed for putting together this wonderful program and compliment the organizing committee. And of course, a very warm welcome to all my colleagues, friends, and young friends in particular, because I think this kind of webinar series are mainly aimed at the student community and community of young researchers. And I'm extraordinarily happy to be a part of it, because my previous experience of attending a meeting organized at Jamia Millia Islamia was absolutely fantastic. And in fact, I had promised at that time the faculty of chemistry department that I'll never say no if they ever invited me again. And here I am once again. And once again, I notice, and I'll just point out that it's going like a clockwork. I see that everybody's talk begins at the right time, ends at the right time. But I promise that I'll try to make mine shorter and save some time for future use. It's always good to save it. Let me make a few very brief comments about the theme, because I don't have to underline the importance of Indo-US cooperation in every sphere of life, and in particular in science and technology and in education. It's been there for a very long time. There's very special relationships between the two countries, and I don't want to discuss that. It has been touched. The theme of this meeting, Advanced Functional Materials, is also an extremely important one and naturally very close to the heart of all the participants today, and that's why they're here. In fact, often whenever I come across this word or phrase, functional materials, I challenge the person to show me a material that is not functional. You show me a material and I'll show you its function. Material is what defines our lives. Today, the younger people think internet is everything. Let me point out to how important materials has been in the development of human civilization. If you see that often we try to distinguish human beings from other living things, it's very difficult at times to figure out the difference on a lighter note. But one of the things that really distinguishes human beings, and it has been talked about, is the use of tools and making use of materials. Of course, some of the higher primates, and we are learning more and more that even animal kingdom, other living things use tools in various ways. But human civilization, if we look at it, and the progress of human civilization through ages, it has been defined by materials. Think of the Stone Age. We designate an entire epoch in the human history to Stone Age. That it is a part of the growth of the civilization of human species, characterized by use of stone as a material. Came Iron Age. Once again, it is a material that characterized our progression of human species, its evolution. Then came the Bronze Age. Likewise, sometimes the modern times has been called the Silicon Age, simply because silicon defines this internet, the mobile that many of my younger friends are hooked on, would not exist if we didn't discover the fantastic properties of semiconductors and silicon in particular, and the tremendous painstaking investment of time that scientists and technologists and engineers and policymakers have given to the development over many, many years. And later in my talk, I'll show you how slow the progression has been, but that investment has brought us where we are today. And that is why materials plays an extremely important. And as I said, every material is functional. And advanced material really refers to finding out new applications of materials. It's not always that we are discovering new materials, but very often we are discovering materials that are known in certain contexts, but they're fantastic properties in another context, and advancing our knowledge about materials. Of course, sometimes you're also discovering new materials, but the main driving force of science, technology, and society today is due to the understanding that we generate of and discovery of new properties of materials. And that's why one cannot underestimate the tremendous importance of the advanced functional materials. And I was very happy to see that how engaged Jamia Millia itself is in the study of materials. And it was a very impressive account that was given by Professor Basir about the fantastic achievements of the colleagues. It is a pity that we have to meet under these circumstances, very unusual circumstances that are extremely tragic and extremely difficult. I do hope, particularly aimed at my younger friends in this, that you remain healthy, stay alert, take care of yourself. Something that I've often said, the way you can contribute to society in this crisis today is by being selfish. What do I mean by that? If you are selfish, if you take care of yourself, you break the chain of infection. And then you don't infect anybody. The best contribution that you can do is to remain selfish and protect yourself. With these few words, let me end my comments in this, wishing the entire organization a tremendous success and compatible with the kind of effort that you have put in putting together a fantastic program, and wish you all the best. Thank you. minutes.
Thank you, Didi sir, for your informative, thoughtful, and wonderful words. Today, it is our great pleasure to have our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Najma Akhtar ma'am, with us to boost up by her presence. Professor Najma Akhtar is an internationally renowned educational administrator and has 4 decades of academic scholarship in educational leadership. She spearheaded International Educational Administrators course for senior officials from 130 countries. She has established and developed State Institute of Educational Management and Training, CMET Allahabad. She worked in various statutory positions such as Controller of Examinations and Director Academic Programs at AMU and led many distance educators capacity building courses at IGNOU. A gold medalist of AMU, she distinguished herself and earned international accolades, including Commonwealth Scholarship. She studied in University of Warwick and Nottingham, UK, and at IIEP UNESCO Paris. Involved in collaborative research work with developing and developed countries, she has been a team leader and has developed younger faculties as independent leaders. Known for innovations in educational governance, she is a pioneer in bringing fully funded long and short-term international programs with diverse funding. Gender equity has been part of most of her projects. Her personal charisma, clubbed with professional acumen in institution building, makes a perfect combination for excellence in education. With these words, I request Professor Najma Madam to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you, Zeba. It's my pleasure to welcome Professor D.D. Sarma, Professor of IISc Bangalore, Professor Sarbjeet Banerjee, A&M University, Texas, Professor Yon Bing Mao, Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, Dr. Nazim Hussain Jafri, Simi Farhat Basir, the Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, Professor Nahid Nishat, Head Department of Chemistry, Professor Tawqir Ahmed, Dr. Ufana Riaz, faculty members, delegates, and my dear students. I'm sure a number of my students are participating in this and getting benefited from these lecture series and webinar. I wish you all a very good morning and a good evening to those who are on this webinar from USA. It's a matter of pride for Jamia Millia Islamia that its Department of Chemistry has taken up the initiative to conduct a 9-day Indo-US webinar and lecture series under the aegis of SPARK scheme of Ministry of Education, Government of India during this pandemic time. It aims at involving maximum number of students and faculty members in academic activities. I'm happy to learn that more than 1,500 participants have registered. It reflects the importance and significance of the program and excellence of plenary and keynote speakers, and of course the image of our university. I remember that I had great interaction with Professor D.D. Sarma and Professor Ganguly of IIT Delhi in 2019 Jamia conference. My pleasure to welcome them again to Jamia. Needless to say that other distinguished speakers are also researchers and academicians of international repute. In addition, they enjoy prestigious positions in high-powered committees, and all of them are either editors or are in editorial boards of highly reputed American and Royal Society high impact factor journals. I take this opportunity to welcome them all to Jamia and to this webinar and lecture series. Today's program is under the aegis of SPARK program of Government of India. The Spark initiative is aimed at developing strong research collaboration between Indian research groups with leading universities of the world and produce high quality research publications and to improve the world reputation and ranking of Indian institutions. In this context, I am happy to share that Jamia has rightly been in the news for its remarkable national and global ranking, which have now gone further up, but I am yet to disclose them because they'll be announced in a day or two. The theme of this program is Advanced Functional Material for Renewable Energy Application. And the research has shown the possibility that such functional nanomaterials can be utilized to resolve the current burning issues, mainly on hydrogen, green, renewable energy, and environmental remediation. The society at large has been highly benefited by functional materials, and research in this area is indeed growing at a faster pace. Developing advanced material requires the expertise of various disciplines of chemistry, physics, metallurgy, and biology. Therefore, the theme of this webinar and the lecture series is a quite thought-provoking and relevant, and is attracting students and teachers from all these subjects. Promotion of such research areas is vital to keep industry and academia at cutting edge with a view to enhancing the nation's industrial competitiveness. Such interactive programs held at academic institutions provide a feasible platform for the younger generation to interact with researchers across various disciplines and enrich their knowledge. Dear delegates, this program has celebrated eminent scientists from premier institutions across the globe. The advancement in various branches of science and technology and the diversity of lectures, as mentioned in the program schedule, shall definitely benefit the participants in designing innovative strategies to develop advanced materials with full potential of traditional knowledge of their respective disciplines. I wish this webinar and lecture series a great success and hope that the participants will be greatly benefited by the insight and fruitful deliberations. I am hoping that the coming of Corona has been a challenge. It has challenged us to work even more than we were doing earlier. And therefore the impact of Jamia on research and the international and national ranking is definitely going to go up, making us feel. All the best to the participants and the speakers and all those who are listening to us, and I thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Visi ma'am, for such a knowledgeable address full of insight. Now we are at the end of inaugural session and it is time for formal vote of thanks. So now I request Dr. Ufana Riaz ma'am, who is the co-convener of Indo-US webinar, to please formally propose the vote of thanks to all the dignitaries, distinguished guests and delegates of the webinar and lecture series.
A very warm good morning to all of you. It is my pleasure to deliver the formal vote of thanks on the occasion of 9 days Indo-US webinar and lecture series under the aegis of Spark scheme. The scheme is of Ministry of Education, Government of India, and we also would like to thank all those who have tried to make this event happen in a highly professional manner. First of all, we are extremely grateful to Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am Professor Najma Akhtar, for her kind permission to organize this webinar and lecture series in the university through online platform. With her generous support, things became directional, proficient, and manageable. She has always motivated us by her kind blessings and extraordinary support. We're extremely thankful to you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation to preside over the inaugural function. Thank you, ma'am. We would also like to thank our eminent scientist of the country, Professor D.D. Sarma, for accepting our invitation to attend the inaugural function as our special guest and grace the occasion by delivering a plenary talk. Sir, we are extremely thankful to you for sparing your valuable time in spite of having an academically tight schedule and accepting our invitation to grace this occasion. We are also thankful to our Registrar Sahab, Dr. Nazim Hussain Al Jafri, for his guidance, thoughtful ideas, and valuable support in the preparation of this Indo-US program. Any conference cannot be successful without having star speakers. Hence, we would like to express our sincere thanks and greetings to our plenary speaker, Professor D.D. Sarma, and all keynote speakers from India, Professor A.K. Ganguly from IIT Delhi, Professor Arun Chattopadhyay from IIT Guwahati, Professor A.K. Tyagi from BARC Mumbai. The keynote speakers from United States, Professor K.V. Ramanujachari from Rowan University, Professor Sarabjit Banerjee from Texas A&M University, Professor Mao from Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, for accepting our invitation to deliver the lecture series in frontier areas of functional materials during their busy schedule. And they have given a finite shape to this webinar, so we owe a big thank you to all the dignitaries. We are also grateful to the valuable suggestions, huge appreciation, and wholehearted support from Professor Simi Farhad Basir, Dean Faculty of Natural Sciences, in the execution and preparation of this webinar and lecture series. The unconditional support from Head of the Department, Professor Nahid Nishat ma'am, is gratefully acknowledged. She has been very active and supportive of this event. Thank you, ma'am, for supporting us. Our special thanks to the Director of Center for Information and Technology, Professor Kazim Naqvi Sahab, and also for his wholehearted support and guidance to organize this event in a virtual mode, based on Cisco WebEx, and for YouTube streaming to accommodate large number of participants. The help of Mr. Azizullah Khan Sahab, System Analyst, CIT Jamia, is gratefully acknowledged to update the webinar information on Jamia website from time to time. We also express our gratitude to the faculty members and staff of the Department of Chemistry for their generous support. We specially thank Professor Imran Ali, Dr. Sapan Kumar Jain, Dr. Abul Bashar Khan, and Dr. Zeba, and also the dedicated team members of NanoLab, Amir, Huma, Farah, Fazil, Naeem, and Asim. Any successful event needs large participation of delegates, which have shown by more than 1,500 registration. And therefore, a grand thank you goes to them. In the end, we would like to express our sincere gratitude and special thanks to the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for providing financial support through sponsored Spark scheme. Thank you all for joining this event.